For over 45 years, African Bible Colleges has been offering quality higher Christian education in Africa. We run 3 Christian universities in Liberia, Malawi, and in Uganda. Today we have over 3,000 ABC graduates spread across the continent. These are genuine change makers. They're starting their own schools, they're planting churches, they're in government, they're in business. They're a light in their communities and they're making a difference wherever they are.
Being born and raised in Malawi, lived in the village, I know what village life is. The only thing that can change you, transform someone from living in the village to live a better life is when they get education. And I praise God that I was called to be part of African Bible College that trains Christian leaders for the continent, and for me to be part of that. And that motivates me because I know that lives will be transformed.
I am the leader of all the members of parliament in my political party, which are 77 in total. When Christ said, "Go and make disciples of all nations," one of the nations which is mostly unreached is the political one. So ABC prepared me by giving me and teaching me the Christian values, the biblical principles, and how I can be able to use that knowledge and then be able to go to this political world and be able to let the light shine and make disciples so that people in the political world can be able to know Christ.
When we came to this community, there was no girl that had finished high school. That was in 2009. We tried to keep them in school, they would still drop out. I am proud to tell you that we started Girls Shine in 2016 with 100 girls, most of them from the rural areas. And I had said, God, even if 8 of them dropped and I have 20, that's enough to transform this world. I am proud to tell you that we're going to have about 70 girls from surrounding villages graduating high school for the first time. Some of them will be the first ones in their village to finish high school. So that is an amazing story. Because of that, most of the girls surrounding this area are now coming to school. They say, no, I want to go to Girls Shine. I want to become a nurse. Now the girls are able to realize when you are asking them in class, they are able to know what is it that they want to become when they grow up.
And Live Love Malawi is a non-profit organization that deals with empowering the communities in Malawi. And especially now, we work in Chitedza area, which is in the outskirts of Lilongwe. And most of the people there are vulnerable and living under the poverty line, under $1. And one of the things that we found out as we came here was the lack of education. Another thing that we found was there was a funeral almost every week. Kids were dying from malaria, which are preventable diseases. We've been able to provide healthy services. So we have a clinic that's running, and we've been able to train these people, in skills. So we have a sewing program that's going on. We have a cooking program. They can feed their families. They can send their kids to school. They can be able to support their kids in terms of health. And that's how we've also been able to show Christ, because it's easy just to come into a community and say, we're going to do A, B, C, D for you. When you come back, you find that it's not the thing that they need. So we've been able to build this together with the community around this area, and it's been so beautiful.
So here at ABC, we see quite a lot of people. Within a year, we would see between 60 to 70,000. A lot of people that are coming here that are just helpless. We would want us to be the hope, that we are being used by Christ to be the hope for people when they come here.
Mangochi is one of the areas in Malawi that is predominantly Muslim. And also, I should say that it has got a high percentage of illiteracy. So most of the kids would rather go to the lake to fish than to go in the classroom to learn. Royal Kids Academy's mission statement is to raise up a generation of leaders who would be able to impact the country. In so doing, we're going to raise even the economy of Malawi in different ways. And I believe that most of the kids who are here, they're going to have a greatest impact in Malawi and beyond. The best thing that I will usually remember about African Bible College is the motto, faith in action, God in motion. That is the one that made me who I am up to today. And when we were coming to this place, as empty as it is, I told my husband that it's not possible. We can't go there. There's no electricity, we can do this and that. But he said, where is your faith? Have you forgotten what we got from ABC? So, yeah, it is memories.
You can go into a village and feed the kids because they are hungry, but ultimately it's not your responsibility to feed the children. God gave them parents and grandparents to do that. What Malawi needs is ministries that see the need for that and that focus on training those leaders whose responsibility it is to address those issues. Because those leaders are the ones who truly understand the roots of the problems, the history of the problems, the cultural elements that contribute to the problems. And so I believe that the best investment anyone can make of money, of time to volunteer, is in ministries like African Bible College that invest in leadership development. And that's what African Bible College is about. Creating leaders that have a heartbeat for God's kingdom and who can go out into their communities and address the problems that are there.
By partnering with African Bible College, you have partnered with the local communities. Because the support that you give the student to come and study at African Bible College, it will go to the grassroots. Because our graduates, when they graduate, they go back to the local communities. And in the communities, that's where the people are. That's where Malawi is. That's where Africa is. And that is what will transform Malawi. That is what will transform Africa.
I am a living story of ABC. So we have about 300 girls here. Just one person sponsoring me, look at the girls that we are impacting. So it goes a long way when you sponsor a student at ABC. It goes from one generation to the other.
So ABC has built trust amongst Malawians, amongst a lot of organizations, just because of what those ABC graduates have been able to show. And if you look at a lot of ministries, just like our ministry here, they are led by ABC graduates. So meaning that leadership has really been invested in Malawians, in the people of the land, which I think is a great tool, as it was Dr. Jack's vision, to say if we invest in the leadership, not just the leadership, but Christian leaders in Malawi, they'll be able to help grow and impact their own nation. And that's what's happening.
I've been a part of ABC pretty much my whole life. My parents, Jack and Nell Chinchin, founded the first African Bible College campus in Liberia when I was in junior high school. And it's very meaningful to me to see young people in Africa being given an opportunity to go to university. I think most people, especially in America or in Europe, don't understand how difficult it is and what the challenges are for young people to be admitted into university. If you were to take a classroom of 1,000 first graders, only one of them in Africa would attend university. So we're giving young people that opportunity to go to college, but in a great Christian environment. And then over the 4 years at ABC, how exciting it is to see these young people develop a heart for ministry, develop a passion and an ability to help and serve their own people, to do something in their community that makes a difference. That's what we teach them to do at African Bible colleges through our programs.
It's who I am up to now, because someone that I don't even know gave something, and I'm so thankful to that person, and I wish that person would have seen the person that I've grown to be. So if you are one of them that you are contemplating on helping someone, invest in education, because that's the greatest weapon.